Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Chris here with another StarCraft 2 replay, and of course I'm joined with my good friend Phil. What's up, Phil?
Hey, how's it going? Excited to be here. Excited to see this game between a Prime player and Sonkie. Should be pretty good.
Yeah, man, it should be pretty sick, pretty sick. In the top right-hand corner of Shakura's Plateau, we got Bbaboon Prime with the double B. Maybe somebody already stole the single B Bbaboon Prime. We'll have to see about that. And then, and in the bottom left-hand corner, we got Gosu Sonkie. So this should be a good Terran versus Zerg matchup. This would be pretty exciting. Phil, you're a pretty good Terran player. What are your normal strats on some Terran versus Zerg? What do you like to do against them?
Try not to lose. No, but seriously, I'm not very good at TVZ, just to be honest. But I do like to go with the pretty standard bio. I do a Banshee every once in a while, but I like to go 1 Rex, expand, maybe 2 Rex, expand. It's just depends on what the Zerg player does, but we'll look to see a hatch first here, and
we see Bbaboon Prime saving up, of course, for that. We might see him go spawning pool first, or he might go for hatchery. Let's see here. No, we'll see him go hatchery first. There goes that little dude turning into a hatchery, and there it goes down right there. And we also see quite a normal standard opening for our Terran player. We got a barracks going up, and we also have 1 refinery going down, so we could see maybe an early push, or we'll have to see what goes on here, but we'll have to see what happens.
I believe that refinery came up before the Rex started.
Yes, it did.
So I'm actually already lost. Of course, these players are way better than me, but man, I even thought maybe we'd see some early harassment, because it's usually pretty safe to put the hatch down here first. But I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm really excited.
Oh yeah. We see the spawning pool go down for a Zerg player, and of course he's just droning up. Oh my goodness, we see an early factory come down here from our Terran player, so we might see a Banshee rush.
I'm thinking it's Banshees, or it's probably Blue Flame Hellions. Except
that
he's putting a reactor up. Huh.
He might just go
Very interesting.
He might just go for a regular Flame Hellions, not the water gun upgrade.
Water gun.
We'll have to see. That could be some pretty good harassment. We see our Terran player still scouting around the map, trying to find where our Zerg player is. Of course, he's going to be looking in probably one of the last places possible. Yeah, he's looking in the last place. Of course, on Shakura's Plateau, you cannot spawn in close positions, so there's only 2 possible places your enemy can go.
You were right. Normal Hellions. I really thought maybe he would still put up the tech lab, research, then swap, because then you're able to maybe switch to your Marauders if need be, and get out your Blue Flame. But man, he's just going all out with the double Hellions. It's a shame that Spinecrawler's going to beat him.
Yeah, and let's see what our Zerg player's got for defense. He's got about 4 Zerglings out, another 4 Zerglings on the way, and also a Spinecrawler out. He's also got a 2nd Queen on his natural expansion, so he should be ready to defend this quite well. Also, we got this Queen in the main base pooping out some creep tumors, so oh yeah, definitely Bbaboon Prime will be ready for this push. He had such an early scout of this, what our Terran player was doing, so he's definitely ready. We see also our Zerg player just starting to research. He's just starting to research Zergling speed, so I think these 2 Hellions are just walking around to their doom.
Damage.
He's going to do absolutely no damage with these Hellions coming up here. Wow, they're just sitting outside of the base. I don't know what he's trying to do here. I mean, maybe he's just waiting for 4 Hellions to go push.
Did you not see him lose the first 2? He lost the first 2 trying to run up the ramp. I guess you missed it. It just did nothing. Had a perfect block on it. And yeah, this is why I actually don't like Hellion play, even Blue Flame. I know a lot of Koreans really do. A lot of people rather like the Blue Flame. I don't. I don't think it's I think it's too easy to prevent if the Zerg is just on top of their control.
Yeah, we have a total of 6 Hellions now just waiting outside the base of Bbaboon Prime. We see 12 more Hellions or 12 more Zerglings coming down, and Zergling speed about to finish, so he should be able to stop this. We have 2 queens at the expansion, and also a spine crawler, so this should be pretty straightforward. We see Bbaboon Prime coming in with an early overload around 7 minutes, which is pretty good timing, so he'll get a good scout off. He saw the starport starting to go up. He also saw the command center for the expansion just going down, so he'll know the exact timings of that. We see the first harassment here from our Hellions trying to get down that queen, but again thwarted. And oh my goodness, look at all these Zerglings running in. Let's see if they can catch up with them here. They get a good surround on one of the Hellions. Oh, they couldn't get him down, They have to back up. And again, this is just great defense from Bbaboon Prime. We're just seeing a complete, I guess, uselessness of these Hellions. I mean, what, they've killed a total of, all these together, a total of like 6 Zerglings? I mean, that's not even close to the amount of money that the cost for these Hellions, so we'll have to see.
Well, I think a lot of people would argue that I think the point to them is more about shutting down any sort of third play to really make them hole up in their base until Muta or Roach. And it's a good control unit. It's sort of like, I don't want to say it's like the DT, but you know what I'm saying in control wise. So
yes, control for sure. And also, I mean, he's forcing. Oh my goodness, look at all these these Zerglings just getting completely destroyed by these Hellions. This was a big blunder here from Bbaboon Prime, just letting all his Zerglings die. You can see all their bodies just scattering the floor from just getting completely roasted. Zergling breakfast, I guess.
Sunday
these Hellions are gonna have. Yeah, no kidding. We can see that our Terran player now is starting to get a good amount of saturation on, I can't think of the word, good amount of saturation on his natural expansion. We also see an infestation pit coming down for our Zerg player, and also an Evo chamber, so we're definitely assumed to see some
oh, it's drop play time, baby.
Is it drop play time? Yeah, these doing pathogen glands, and we might be able to see some infestors here to try to fungal growth these Hellions. And again, more Zerglings coming in. Oh, great surround on these Hellions. Hopefully we'll see a few of them go down here. Oh yeah, look at those. All the Hellions going down to that Zergling push. Great micro there from Bbaboon Prime. So probably we'll see him going for that 3rd expansion sometime soon, or if not, we'll see him go for another quick counterattack here. We see 7 infestors on the way here. Oh my goodness, that's quite ridiculous. We also see level 1 Zerg armor being upgraded, and on our Terran player we see tanks starting to be built, and siege tanks. The research is going down, also with infantry level 1 and the combat shields. So we should see these players go into a little bit more of a macro game, and like I said before, the 3rd hatchery has gone down for Bbaboon Prime. So this will be interesting here. Oh, we see a huge drop coming down here. I completely missed it from at this top player. These Marines got probably about 4 or 5 kills each. They didn't kill too many drones, and great fungal growths by the infestors, taking down basically